we take a look at the tail of the tape, clearly a much younger Laila Ali and a taller Laila Ali with a very slight height and reach, but she fights taller, and Jackie Frazier fights shorter, so we'll see that. In women's boxing, of course, 2-minute rounds, not 3-minute rounds. There is a 10-point must, 3 judges score, and so on. And as you see, before the end of the 4th round, if there would be a clash of heads and they would go to the scorecards, there would be no contest. They would not go to the scorecards. If there's a cut due to a clash of heads at the end of the 4th round, we would go to the scorecards.
So the stage is just about set. All we have to do is have the appearance of the fighters. Remember, both of these ladies are undefeated. And it's kind of interesting, the styles. We've talked about it as we set the stage for you. The power of Frazier Lyde and the boxing ability of Laila Ali. Just like Ali and Frazier when the men fought, Muhammad and Joe. The music comes up and the entrances are underway. Who's this making the first appearance, Al? Can you see? Yeah, that's Jackie.
Jackie Frazier Lyde coming in, the 39-year-old attorney. You see her fight last time, beating Buckhalter, knocking her out in the 1st round. She has 2 knockout wins in the 1st round in her last 2 fights. That's Marvis Frazier, her brother, who is bringing her in, who is her trainer. He, of course, was a heavyweight of note himself. And it's worth noting that she has spent less time as a boxer than Laila Ali, though she has 7 wins and Ali has 9. The difference is a little more than that, because she only got into boxing really once she saw Laila Ali starting to make her move and understood that everything she did as a 39-year-old was focused for tonight. It's not focused for 2 years down the road. It's not focused for title matches. It was focused to get a platform for herself and then fight tonight. So this is her moment. Let's see how well she performs.
Remember, this is scheduled for 8 rounds, and Jackie Frazier Lyde has never been beyond 4 rounds in her career. In fact, she's had only 15 professional rounds of boxing in a career, but as Al said, she's a genuine athlete.
An excellent basketball player at American University, scored over 4,000 points. And for those that don't know about women's boxing, most of the women boxers come from other sports. A lot of them come from kickboxing, but a lot come from track or basketball, where they realize they want a more combative sport, and they get into the sport.
How could this be such a great promotion? Look at this young lady, a lawyer, brilliant at handling the publicity. She's one of 11 children of Joe Frazier, and she's the mother of 3 and married to Big Pete Lyde, who's the co-promoter, along with Layla's husband, Johnny McClain. So it's really been a family affair, but it won't be a family affair when the bell rings.
Now, that's for sure, and she'll be facing, Jackie Frazier Lyde will be facing a woman who is a little taller, who has a few more boxing skills, I think everyone agrees, and I think the consensus among people is that the onus is on Jackie Frazier Lyde a little bit more than Ali to show that she's improved the level of her performance. And there, in fact, is Laila Ali, the 23-year-old who comes in here with the win over Christine Robinson, and who, along with her husband Johnny McClain, have kind of piloted the business part of this promotion to a great extent.
And, you know, to some extent, they've been criticized for it, and I think unfairly. You've got the name, you have an ability to generate the buck. This is entertainment, this is sports. I think they've done a magnificent job, and I credit Johnny McClain and Laila Ali for capitalizing. There's a lot of people that get an opportunity in life, and they do nothing with it. This isn't the case here. And if we get a good fight on top of it, it's going to be a terrific night, folks. The good boxer. She must avoid, by the way, being dragged into a brawl with Jackie, because Jackie is a quick starter. In 2 fights, she's had 1st-round stoppages in 4 of 7 of her first fights. You know, she just started really in a hurry, and that's what she wants to do.
That was Johnny McClain, her husband, walking back. He looked a little bit stressed about something, and she is a little delayed in getting to the ring here. So I don't know what the story is with this. She may just be waiting. There's Johnny McClain coming forward, who himself, by the way, was a pretty good fighter, good cruiserweight.
An actor too. You were in a
I was in a show with him, Cover Me, the series, and he did a nice job in that show.
That familiar face, by the way, that you see with the Navy officer's hat on is Cassius Green. Dub Huntley also works the corner of Laila Ali. Coming out with Marvis Frazier was Val Colbert and Sam Hickman, who handles cuts should Jackie be cut. That's Cassius Green, the familiar figure that worked with so many fighters over the course of the years. Here she is, Layla Ali. Now the national anthem will be played by in the ring while the fighters are in the ring and sung by Maxine Jones. And we'll have all of that color for you. Look at the stare down here. Look at this out.
And how different, if you want to juxtapose something to the past, in a way, it was Frazier doing the smiling and the preening and Ali being serious. Wasn't it different in the old days? I think it was just the opposite with Joe and Muhammad.
All right, we're just about set to go. I think our ring announcer has moved into position. He's Dean Stone, and as soon as we're set, we'll go to him. Without further ado, take it, Dean.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise as we pay tribute to the great United States of America with the singing of our national anthem. We're pleased to have this evening from En Vogue, Miss Maxine Jones.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Maxine Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Turning Stone Casino Resort, Verona, New York, Absolute Boxing, in association with So Real Communications, present our featured bout of the evening. Sanctioned by the Oneida Indian Nation Athletic Commission, Chairman Clint Hill, Co-Chairman Bill Fournier, Commissioners Art Pierce and Michael Cook, Executive Director Kevin O'Toole. Positions at ringside, Dr. Armin Sincata, Dr. James DeCastro, Dr. Santo DeFino, and Dr. Peter Haratatos. The timekeeper at the bell, Barbara Nagel. The three judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Don Ackerman, Frank Adams, and Tommy Hicks. After the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Robert Finocchi. And now for all the boxing fans in attendance here at the Turning Stone Casino Resort Verona and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. The moment is now. This is our main event of the evening. 8 rounds of super middleweight boxing as the daughters of 2 ring legends go toe-to-toe in Ali Frazier, Frazier Ali 4. Introducing first, in the red corner, wearing white and black, weighing 160 3/4 pounds. From Los Angeles, California, her professional record, it's an excellent one. 9 bouts, 9 victories with 8 coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Layla, she be singing Ali. Her opponents, across the ring in the blue corner, wearing black and white, weighs in at 164 pounds. From the fighting city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, her professional record, a perfect 7-0 with all of her wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the lady known as Sister Smoke, Jackie Frazier live.
Okay, ladies, we went over the rules earlier. You know what's expected. Any questions from this corner? This corner. Okay, ladies, touch them up. Touch them. Okay, back to your corners.
All right, so we're set to go. I get goosebumps. I know it's only Frazier Ali's daughters, but I tell you, this is exciting. These girls with the stare down, they've trained hard for this. Well, they both predict knockouts. They're both undefeated. Somebody's going to be wrong. Somebody may be right. We'll see. Ali decked out the white in the black. Jackie Frazier line. Ali goes to the first jab, touches her up. Jackie Frazier trying to make a brawl out of it. Of course, Layla Ali wants to avoid a brawl early.
One of the bad things for Jackie Frazier, she's standing too straight up right now. Landing well on the inside, but she needs to bend a little more at the waist if she's going to be effective and escape the jab and straight right hand of Layla Ali.
At 39 years old, the athlete Frazier lied, trying to force the fight a little bit more right now. She loads up a shot but comes short of it. And now she holds the arm of Ali, and Ali punching after the bell.
Well, after the break, she
after the
shot
break.
it. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, one thing that Frazier Light has been able to do is kind of get Layla Ali already into a little bit of more of a scrappy match here and take her out of the, outside game she would like.
And here's Frazier trying to load up shots, and you know what? Ali's hanging right in there with her.
But let me tell you what Joe Frazier's daughter's doing. She's throwing that left hook and it's landing, and if she can keep landing it, Layla Ali's got a problem. She's landing some hellacious hooks on the inside.
And the opponent she's had so far, she hasn't been hit like this with this kind of power. Loads up the right hand as Jackie Frazier lied. Frazier lied, nails her again. Jackie inside, trying to show some boxing skills with Layla Ali. She's got to wither this early storm. Remember, they're only 2-minute rounds, so there's only 30 seconds to go in this first round.
A very aggressive first round. And a lot of this is nerves and adrenaline. We'll see who settles in the second round.
So that
get the job done better.
The big looping right hand by Frazier lied. Right hand catches Ali, bangs her on top of the head. Kind of an awkward right hand, though.
Yeah, but what it does is it sets up the hook by Jackie Frazier. Interesting that she's landing so many right hands. Joe told us in the interview, didn't he? He said to Dave Bontempo, no, my daughter throws the right too. Hey, fun round of boxing.
The crowd likes it here. It's a 10-point must scoring system. I think you got to give Frazier the first round.
Take a deep breath.
All right, now look at this action.
Here is Jackie Frazier trying to work on the inside, and that, of course, if that's behind the head, I guess she learned that trick from Muhammad because he used to do it a lot during the course of his fight.
All right, the adrenaline rush in the first round. I thought that perhaps Jackie Frazier got the best of the first round, but Layla keeping herself under control.
The intriguing thing here is we talk about the hook and she's throwing it, but the interesting thing is the overhand right from Jackie Frazier is getting in. She does slap with that punch a lot, and clearly it diminishes its power. Now there's Layla Ali doing what I think would bode well for her. Little movement. She should be using the jab, using her height and reach, and that's what she wants to do in this fight.
Trying to move side to side. Jackie's right on top of her again. Wailing away on the inside now is Ali. Hanging on and holding with one arm and wailing with the other. That was a trademark of Muhammad Ali. But he'd hold that hand right up over the head and use the other hand. Got caught with the left hand that time, did Layla.
Both women are landing some pretty solid shots here.
Oh, there's a big left hook by Jackie. The heads came together. Hey, I tell you what, Al, so far it's a fight.
Well, it's been very interesting and exciting, and while the technique is not perfect, it's been good enough to make it interesting. A good left hand by Layla Ali.
That was one of the heaviest punches landed by Layla to this point. Both girls have set such a pace for this fight that there's a bit of fatigue factor right here, and they're both extremely well trained for this fight.
Now, Jackie Frazier said she was going to use her jab more. She hasn't used it much, but she's been able to get inside without using the jab, and once she's there, it's done some effective work.
Layla trying to take that big looping right hand away by grabbing on with her own left hand and tying Jackie up and seeing what she can do with the right hand. Jackie comes forward. Her legs look a little tired right now.
Some movement by Ali would be beneficial, and she's giving it to us. Frazier very short with those right hands.
They're both so determined. They're both really in a war right now. Look at this. Ali's showing some strength in there, though.
When it's a fight on the outside, it clearly benefits Layla Ali. On the inside, Frazier's gotten some things done. Another fun round, and the crowd's into it.
That one a little too close to call for me. I thought that Frazier might have landed more in the first, but then the second really even up by Layla.
Hold it right now. Once you get in on you right there, turn him up. Take a deep one, okay? You understand? Use that jab. Now use the jab. No, use that jab. Take a deep one. Okay? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath now.
We take a look at the right hand getting in from Jackie Frazier. She pushes that punch a lot, and there's Layla with a very good counter right hand. You see the punches of Layla Ali generally a little straighter, but the hook by Frazier, of course, that's the signature punch of her dad, and she thinks of herself as well. Good straight right hand by Layla Ali from the outside where she's a little more effective.
Here we go, round three. Layla Ali in white. Jackie Frazier lied in the black. And the pace now, they're trying to be more of a boxing match right now. It's been the ears back and let the leather fly in the first two rounds so far.
By the way, Tina Ortegon and Valerie Mahmoud are the world champions by 2 of the 3 organizations in this weight class. They're watching this and they're thinking, okay, maybe I could get in with one of these women, and even though I have the championship, make some money. We'll see.
Well, of course, this is Ali and Frazier, and that's what it's all about tonight. Jackie hangs in there trying to land a power shot. Layla trying to be the better boxer. And she is, Al, as you pointed out, she has more skill in her crisp punches, and it's all determination from Frazier live.
That's basically it. And we see a little turning of the tide here because Layla Ali is getting the punching distance.
Somebody lost a mouthpiece in there, and I'm not quite sure who it was. Layla was doing most of the throwing, and evidently Jackie's mouthpiece came out because it went to that corner. As Layla has about a minute to go here in the third round, and that's a bit of a break, I think, for Jackie, who's the older of the two. Now the mouthpiece is in, and we're ready to go. Time is back in. And now Ali really outboxing her.
Because Jackie Frazier is standing too upright and relying much too much on just that throwing that right hand. She should have been trying to throw the left hook, which landed very well in the first round. And there, see when she cranks that punch, she can land it. Layla doing a good job of keeping her at bay right now.
And that's what she has to do with that left hand. There she is, hanging the hand like you know who.
And clearly, while what's lacking in technique is not lacking in desire or effort by these two women.
Well, we wanted to see a fight that was a fight, and that is for sure what we have. And you know, we're not going to beat the technique to death because they're both young in their careers as boxers. Nice shots being landed by Ali. Ali hits her 3-4 times. Jackie a little staggering. Back on her heels.
Good left hook by Layla Ali. It's not her major punch, but she can throw it.
Well, we're out of time in the third round. There's the bell. That's an Ali round.
That third round. Very good left hook and straight right. She's showing you the nice hand speed and combinations that we have seen from time to time in her early career, and Jackie Frazier-Light showing you some toughness as she is nailed with these shots. And Marvis Frazier, you heard him in Jackie's corner saying jab, jab, and then throw the straight right hand.
I don't think she's going to do that. She tries to do it, Al, as she starts off the round. Layla Ali clearly quicker with her jab and has more in her arsenal, where Jackie Frazier-Light just likes to load up her shots. She's trying to do what Marvis told her to do with that jab. She's thrown it 3 times so far here in round number 4. Layla waiting a little bit now to open up. Has that nice straight jab, another jab by Layla. She hangs the hand low, catches her inside, digs for the body, back upstairs. Boy, these girls do have determination.
See, and there's where Jackie Frazier can get some good done. She is starting now to load up on the hook, and that's really, I think, what Marvis should have reminded her of. Both women, of course, we'll be looking at them very carefully in terms of conditioning. Jackie Frazier has never gone past 4 rounds. Layla Ali has been 6. Frazier looked a little tired coming out this round, but then she had a pretty good series there.
But these are, you know, I mean, just all out 2 minutes of really hustling for both ladies. So they're a tough 2 minutes.
There, Frazier used the jab, but here's Ali doing some excellent work on the inside. Big right by Frazier, though.
Frazier scores the power punch, but it's Ali that lands more punches. And you see, I think the age has something to do with it because Jackie, you know, when she expends a lot of energy, she kind of wheels around the ring a little bit, meaning the legs. And they say that's the first to go for any athlete.
Well, and she hasn't also had many rounds of actual boxing competition.
Step back.
Layla Ali being sharper with her punches right now.
The left hook gets through, spins the head of Ali. Ali seems to love it when they tie one arm up and let the other one flail to try to beat him with a punch. You know why? Because she's quicker out.
You know, Jackie Frazier has not had a long time in boxing. She's one of those many women boxers that you look at and say, it's a shame she got into the sport so late. She just needs work on this technique. When she does it right, she does it well, but she doesn't do it right all the time.
The bell ends the 4th round, and once again, we see the hand speed of Layla Ali.
A very effective round for Ali. And she's happy with that round, you can tell.
Close out. I want you to use that jab. Count on it. I want you to be on the outside. Count over the top. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it playing, jab.
There was a lot of interesting action in the last round. Now there is Frazier using the jab, but Ali coming in and being very effective on the inside. Good hand speed, consistently throwing that right hand, and then a right hand by Jackie Frazier. But clearly the amount of punches landed in that round favors Ali, and she landed some big shots as well. And the big difference so far in this fight, especially in the last 2 rounds, is that Ali is simply a more experienced fighter. She has trained more, she has had more rounds in the ring, and it shows.
and has better technique. All right, here we go. Round number 5, again scheduled for 8. Layla Ali now has things going a bit her way, although Jackie still has plenty of steam left in her hands and her punches. Ali up on her toes. She's a much improved boxer since the time I saw her fight in China. She really, you know, I was pleased with the way she was able to hold up Jackie, if you're an Ali fan, or at least looking for the positive side of Ali. And then Jackie really put the pressure on her, and she was able to weather the storm early.
I think Jackie Frazier's making a mistake relying on just that overhand right. She pushes that punch a lot. It's not as effective. She really needs to get inside and then start digging the hooks to the body and the head. That was when she was effective earlier.
Both of
There's
these
the hook
women
by
weren't so
Frazier.
bad, a good hook by Frazier, but Ali just keeps coming forward. She loves it now when she has her left arm tied up with the right hand of Frazier and lets her right hand go. Watch it, she'll do it 2 or 3 times if she can. She puts it out there, then backs off. Listen to the crowd now.
Layla Ali has realized that from the outside she can handle things, and that's what she's doing.
Anytime Layla does anything that's even remotely reminiscent of what Muhammad used to do, like hanging the left, putting the hand up there, the crowd really reacts. A tough fight now.
Jackie Frazier stands too straight up, and that's why Layla Ali, oh, big hook by Layla, best punch of the fight.
Yeah, she caught her with a real good left hook. She softened her up with a body shot, then came back with a left hook. That spun the head of Frazier line.
Boy, you know what? That was a great left hook, and Jackie Frazier stayed in there and landed some good body shots, but Layla Ali is clearly winning the round.
She is, and Jackie's hopping and popping. She cracked her on the nose with a pretty good right hand that time. Layla's winded too. By golly, the determination is here for these 2 women.
Good hook by Jackie Frazier.
She catches her. The end of round 5 coming up. Another Ali round.
A lot of heart on the part of Jackie Frazier and a lot of good punching by that woman, Layla Ali.
Listen to the crowd reaction now, and that's what we hope for.
We got it. We got it. Hey, she ready to go now. You know it? They can leave it open for the shot here too. Here and over. What I said. Right with the right. Come on your hooks. Grab her arm now, man. Grab her. Just get a little bit now. Okay? You know what I'm saying? She ready to go.
That's good jab. The last round, Layla Ali was able to land a couple of good combinations. Here she works. That was a tremendous left hook. Good, short, compact left hook by Ali, and she got right on the chin of Jackie Frazier. Frazier wearing down a bit physically, and we can see evidence of that. And Jackie Frazier is in no man's land as she gets hit with that left hook. She has never been this many rounds ever in a professional fight.
All right, here we go. Round number 6, scheduled for 8. I'm Sheridan Al Bernstein, the principals in the ring. Layla Ali, Jackie Frazier live. What it lacks in technique, it hasn't lacked for in action. The 2-minute rounds are part of that, but there's a lot of determination from these 2 women. Representing the family flag, you might say. Ali backs off, wants to get to that jab. She uses it, but she pounds inside with the right hand. Misses with the left hook, catches her with the right hand.
Boy, every time Jackie Frazier throws the hook to the body, it's a good punch. Every time she throws the overhand right, pushes, it's a bad punch. She really should have remembered walking into this fight what it was her dad was all about, because she wants to be on the inside cranking hooks.
Well, it's a natural thing out for a right-hander to want to throw the right hand unless you have the ability to level the left hook like Joe. That's a pretty good left hook
that's
there.
what I'm telling you.
You're right.
That's her ticket in this fight, and that is what she ought to be doing, and I mean nothing else. I wouldn't do anything. I'd get on the inside, I'd crank left hooks until I couldn't throw them anymore.
You wonder if that left hook might have hurt Layla just a bit. You hear the chanting, Ali, Ali. Boy, that brings back memories.
She just missed with another one. Layla is doing a good job of counterpunching on the inside. And what is so far a little bit closer round, Jackie Frazier's come back a little bit in this round.
Jackie could still win this round. Layla has to do something for about 10 more seconds to get this round. And they're both throwing shots with 20 seconds to go in the 6th. Remember, it's only scheduled for 8. Jackie pounds the body with the left, and that's what Al likes, the left hook. Straight left hand, good shot that time.
It's the one punch that Frazier has shown she can get some power into. And now conditioning is going to be a big factor in his last rounds. Layla Ali's never been past 6. Frazier's already 2 rounds past the longest distance she's been.
And they're both a little winded right now in the closing seconds here of the 6th. There's the bell ending it. That's a tough round to score, but Ali might have done just a bit more.
She landed a lot of punches, Layla Ali, and maybe that was the difference in that round.
Keep this on the back of the head, will you please?
This is 7th round. This 7th wave coming up, coach. 7.
This is
7th.
7th round. This is 7th round.
You gotta use that jab more. You're not getting close enough to. I want you waiting for her to get through. When you get through, you sitting there laying there. Once you get body, you have to throw short body shots. I'm not looking for the wide stuff. I'm looking for bing, bing, bing. Right? Right? You're waiting for her to step back. I'm not waiting for you to grab her and step back. Good jab. Good jab. The body.
Seconds
I
out.
want you to keep on that.
And Joe Frazier watching his daughter.
Ain't your army. I believe you could soldier as well as any man in this army, but you won't.
Trying to make me a hero. Tigerland.
Is the flashier of the 2 fighters, and right now look at Jackie trying to make a ball out of
Well,
it.
that's the style, and you know, when she does that, she's somewhat effective. But I think the middle rounds were a problem for her.
They definitely were a problem, but she's landing now. Look at this. Now Ali starts scoring a bit. There's a nice combination by Ali.
Oh, big right by Frazier. That was the best punch of the fight right there.
Digs to the body, the right hand again.
That right momentarily staggered Ali. We'll see if it really did or not.
It got her attention, Al, that's for sure. Both women, you don't need me to tell you this, but the pace has slowed down a bit as Ali throws both hands. She squares up her shoulders a bit when she throws both hands, doesn't she? She's landing shots so well.
She is indeed a very close round here. Frazier had some good moments in this round, and Ali has counterpunched well. That Ali moving backwards now. Wait, this is either a ploy or she's trying to catch her breath. Good hook. That was an excellent hook by Frazier, and that hurt Ali. She might not know it, but that hurt Layla Ali.
And you see Layla coming forward with her knees collapsed just a little bit, hanging on and really trying to suck some oxygen into those lungs. I think you're right, Al, that it did hurt her.
If Jackie Frazier-Lyde loses this fight, it will be because she didn't throw that left hook. It's real simple. She just didn't have confidence and trust in that punch enough to throw it. And I have to say, Marvis Frazier maybe could have reminded her to throw it a little bit more. She's getting it done now.
Yeah, based on those heavier blows, she may have won that 7th round.
I would say she did, and it's a very tired Layla Ali that walks back to her corner, and that woman, Frida Foreman, looking on, thinking, could that be me in there with one of these 2 women?
I've got it 68-66 in favor of Ali going to the 8th and final round.
That would be a pretty fair score, I think.
And again, it's been the story that Jackie just needs to stay with that left hook, and it hasn't happened.
Just stay in that body.
Both women had their moments in the last round, that's for sure. Layla Ali early in the round landing some good short right hands. But there's the good strong right by Frazier. One of 2 really big punches she landed. And now here is Frazier. She will land an excellent, that was a great left hook right on the jaw, and that stopped Layla Ali in her tracks. So very interesting at this point as we head into the 8th round. It could still be anyone's fight. I would agree with you, Layla Ali is probably ahead. But Jackie Frazier might have one more good round left in her. How many left hooks does she have left in her?
This is it, the 8th and final round. The crowd is reacting to it. She opens up by cracking Layla across the jaw with the right hand.
Layla Ali probably feels like she might have done a little more of this, a little more movement, more jabs.
Jackie right on top of her now, throwing the heavy leather. Layla was on her toes, but got pushed back to the corner, as you saw. Big shot that time by Frazier. Didn't hurt Ali too much.
A lot of pressure from Jackie Frazier-Lyde, a 39-year-old who has never been past 4 rounds, and here in round 8, she and Layla Ali are engaging in a wild brawl. I mean, give her credit. She's a world-class athlete from basketball. This is a lot different sport.
Yeah, listen to the crowd. They're really reacting to this. These women are putting out. 39 years old. She's in as good a shape as any 39-year-old woman could be in.
I wish she had gotten into boxing earlier because we'd be seeing a different Jackie Frazier. But right now, she's putting a lot of pressure on Layla Ali.
Layla up on her toes, though, trying to move around. Cracks her with that right hand again inside. Frazier continues to pressure Layla. Layla bangs a 3-4 shot. Nice combination by Ali. Left hand, right hand gets through.
Oh, and a hook and a right hand.
Gets through with the left. And listen to the reaction of the crowd. Both girls landing shots. Inside of about 30 seconds to go in this fight. And again, if it lacks technique, it doesn't lack for action. They are putting on a show as best they can. There's some heart between.
You have to like their enthusiasm and their conditioning and their courage. And give Jackie Frazier a lot of credit. She looked out of this fight 3 rounds ago. Now she's very much in it and probably won this last round. Oh, and there's the hook again.
Another good left hook. It's almost over. All right. If Jackie did enough, listen to the crowd.
Well, it was fun. There are better women boxers than these two, but I don't know if any that would have shown more heart or more courage, for sure.
On my scorecard, after all is said and done, I've got just 1 point separating the two. How about that? With Ali slightly out in front. That's if you give Jackie Frazier lied the last round, as I did on my scorecard. So the official judges, Don Ackerman, Frank Adams, and Tommy Hicks, had their work cut out. As Al pointed out during the middle rounds, Layla really took over and showed her boxing. Jackie came on pretty strong. All right, we've got Dave Bontempo, who's beside us here now. And Dave, your reaction to the fight?
Colonel, it was an excellent battle. I had it a draw when it was all over. Excellent comeback by Jackie Frazier. You know, Layla Ali had shown a lot with a fighter like, say, Kendra Linhart, fighting girls who were taller than she was. We saw the grit of Jackie Frazier. She fought an inside battle. They both had to extend themselves tonight, and they did.
I had it 1 point for Layla Ali. You had it a draw. Maybe a split decision. Who knows? But the fact that you had it that close and I had it that close, and the reaction of the crowd, I think, is key. They seemed to love it.
They did, especially the way this finished up with Jackie Frazier throwing those vintage left hooks, reminiscent of Joe. Both boxers did what their fathers had done, but they also grew in their own professional stature here tonight. The left hooks by Jackie Frazier at the end. You know, extending yourself to 8 rounds when you've only been 4 or you've only been 6. I think that's the biggest extension of all of them. Going from 4 to 8, going from 6 to 8. That's the toughest step up the ladder, and both girls had to do it tonight.
Well, Jackie Frazier certainly hung in there. We commented that for a 39-year-old woman, she got her body in as good a shape. A very, very close fight. Some judges may have it the way you have it, and a couple of the judges may have it the way I have it. It could be a majority decision. Who knows? Look at this.
I think the key will be what happened in those middle rounds, because Jackie Frazier-Lyde came on strong. In the beginning, she was pretty good, and Layla Ali had some very strong rounds in the middle.
Well, all in all, it was more than entertaining. It was a pretty good go, wasn't it?
They really had a lot of heart. Tremendous growth for both. Within their realm, Bob, they both used each other to take a step, to take a notch up.
All right, we're all set. Let's not make it a mystery any longer. Let's go to our ring announcer, Dean Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of action here at the Turning Stone Casino Resort, Verona, New York, we go to the scorecard. Judge Frank Adams has it 79-73 Ali. Judge Tom Hicks scores the fight 76-76 even. And Judge Don Ackerman sees the contest 77-75 for your winner by majority decision, Layla "She Christina"